welcome to my second video. And for this video, I am going to discuss the things that I know about the contents of the second module, the cell and its organelles. Enjoy! The cell is the basic unit of life, and all animals, plants, fungi, bacteria, and protists are made up of cells. These cells have different parts which we call the organelles. At this point, allow me to discuss the different parts of the cell one by one, including their functions. The cell membrane, also known as plasma membrane, is a double-layered membrane that encloses the cell. Its main functions are: it functions as the boundary between the cell and its external environment, and as a structure that controls the movement of substances in and out of the cell. It is semi-permeable and allows entry of some substances, such as water, and prevents the entry of others. The cytoplasm forms the largest part of the cell where most life processes occur. It is made up of a fluid-like substance where membrane-bound organelles are located. The nucleus is the control center of the cell, since it contains the genetic material, DNA, which determines the characteristics of a cell and directs the production of proteins. Ribosomes are small granular structures made up of RNA and proteins. They are involved in the production of proteins in a process called protein synthesis. Each ribosome is composed of large and small subunits that are tightly bound to each other. Endoplasmic reticulum is a membranous structure forming a network of canals where proteins and other molecules are being transported. It has the rough and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The rough ER is an organelle where most of the ribosomes are attached, and the smooth ER is a branching canal that serves for the transport of large molecules inside the cell. The Golgi bodies are the packaging counters of the cell. They are associated with many functions. Some believe that they are part of the ER and that it is in them where new membranes of the ER are manufactured. They are also believed to prepare proteins for secretion after they are released from the rough ER. During the process, certain proteins are surrounded by pieces of membrane that detach from the Golgi body. These are called vesicles. The vesicles carry the protein to the plasma membrane. Each vesicle then joins the plasma membrane and flow its contents out of the cell. Vacuoles are membrane-bound organelles for the storage of food, enzymes, and other materials needed by the cell. Some vacuoles also store waste products. Lysosomes are organelles rich in strong hydrolytic enzymes which are kept intact by a thick lysosomal membrane. These enzymes are capable of breaking down and destroying a number of important constituents. The lysosome also makes possible the destruction of microorganisms such as bacteria and other harmful foreign bodies taken in by the cell through its membrane. A centrosome is a region located near the nucleus. This is where centrioles of an animal cell grow out. The centrioles, as a part of the cytoplasm, duplicate and form at the center of spindle fiber during the cell division. Centrioles exist in pair and each is composed of 9 sets of triplet microtubule arranged in a ring form. The cytoskeleton is the framework of the cell. It is a network of thin and fibrous elements serving as the bones and muscles of the cells. The cell wall is a protective and supportive rigid wall which lies outside the plasma membrane. It consists of several distinct layers. The primary cell wall is the outer layer, and it expands as the cell grows. As the plant cell reaches its full size, a secondary cell wall develops inside the primary cell wall. The new layer adds strength to the wall. Two primary cell walls of adjacent cells are separated by another layer, which is the middle lamella, which is composed of a jelly-like polysaccharide called pectin. Chloroplasts are structures within the cells which are the site of photosynthesis. Chloroplasts are chromoplasts containing the green pigment called chlorophyll, which is very essential in the manufacture of food by green plants. In identifying the difference between an animal and a plant cell, always remember that there are two parts that are only present in animal cells and three parts in every plant cell. For the animal cells, we have the centrosome and the lysosome. And for the plant cells, on the other hand, we have the central vacuole, the chloroplast, and the cell wall. That is all for today, my dear students. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope, like yesterday, you learned something from me. And always remember, keep fighting, and I love you all. Mwah.